on me. Right
Hello everybody, it is Christine. It is Mix It Up Monday, and you guys, I am actually behind. I told Miss Tara, she's like, do you need the time, do you need to be on vacation? I said, no, I got the day off. So this is actually Monday, the day it's due, but it is a few hours late because I did have to get up. We traveled this weekend. We had a wedding to go to, and it was an old friend, childhood friend of my daughter's. And we really did want to go, but initially we planned to stay like overnight, and well, that just didn't work out because we had to come back. My daughter had to open up her shop. Anyway, so we didn't get to do that. So I got behind on, well, just basically everything. I've been behind, I think, the last 2 months. And so I said, but no, I'm off on Monday, so I will make the layout. I'm just going to possibly be a little late because I did have to get up and get my oil changed and all that. So let me do this. Let me show you real quick the sketch. This is our sketch that we're working with. And it has, our mixed media is kind of going back here. We have like a cluster here and a cluster here. This is by Ana Castro. I guess she has a blog. Good for her. There's not so many blogs anymore. It's kind of sad. Technically, I don't know if she meant for this to be a framed layout, but I do like that really bold black outline there. So I'm going to frame mine because I think I am. I've got this photo. It's a little big. She has a square. You guys, my animal's hair. She has a square photo. I could bring this in a tad, but I almost don't want to. I may bring it in just a tad, but I don't know for sure. And then I want to use this 49 and Market wherever because it has like some rub-ons and stuff, which could be pretty. We did travel for the wedding. By the way, that's my daughter's hand and her new husband's hand. It was like a photo of the wedding rings. And I'm just thinking this collection might be a good option. Let me get my stuff out of here. It might be a good option because it has like rub-ons and stuff. And then I thought I still had, yeah, so I still have like this card here that could be like part of that cluster that's a little bit bigger. I mean, honestly, you could do this. This is just basically a cluster and a cluster, right? So, shoot, you guys, I got a mess going on. And then I want to do these shimmers paints because I think these this is a little on the bright side, but I might can make this kind of sprinkle behind. I might can engage the rub-ons in the mixed media is what I'm thinking. So actually, all I did was I pulled these two cardstocks, by the way, out of stash. So I think what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and, I've been given feedback lately, which is I love feedback, frankly. That, is this, I think I can use this without water. That you guys like it when I kind of talk through what I'm thinking. I feel like the videos get a little bit long, but on the other hand, I will tell you that I also sit and just kind of let videos run as well. So if you just sit and let it run, I kind of get it, Let's see. So if I do, you know what I needed to do? I should have marked this, and now I've got fluid on my brush here, and I probably should have waited 1 second. Do I have a pencil? Yes, I have a pencil. So if I'm putting this in this general area, and I don't know if I'm going to mat that or not. I feel like I need to. You know what? I need to gut that, and I'll mat it. That's what I'll do. So, but it's going to be in this general area, right? So I'm going to go do and kind of down here. I'm just using a pencil to kind of give myself an idea. But you know what I am going to do real quickly? I should have done it before I pulled the ink out because now I'm risking making a mess, you guys. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. Giving myself a heart attack here. I'll come in 2 and 2. I'm just going to get enough to make a photo mat. Well, I'm getting a little more than that, really, but do you guys gut your papers? I'm curious. I actually never started gutting until a couple of years ago. I saw somebody do it, and I was like, well, my God, that is so clever. Because sometimes when you have a collection, maybe you don't have 2 sheets of something, and it's like, but I want to use that on my photo, and I started doing it, and I'm like, now sometimes I intentionally do not, because I go, Christine, you got entirely too much of a given paper, and so I'll say to myself, no, you don't need to do that. But in something like this, I probably have more of this cardstock over there, but I'm going to not go get it. I'm just going to use what I have. And I love this little photo here. I love this one. So they have actually a couple of this particular like pose in the sense of like they're holding hands with their rings. But I like this one because her fingers kind of curled around his hand, and I just think that's really sweet. I'm going to have so many photos to scrap with you guys. These are going in her wedding album, obviously. I need to get an album. I haven't even bought that yet. I've got layouts already started, and I don't even have an album to stick them in. I did buy photo albums in the sense of like an album to just store the photos while I'm working on it. That doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm acting like that's a big deal. Okay, so let's do this. This is, by the way, Shimmer's Peacock's Plume. I will fully acknowledge this may be a tad bright. I don't know. We will see how this goes. And y'all, I'm making a splatter mess. I keep telling myself, should this be a goal on my goals? I need to get a box to like put these in. I kind of want like a big blob. Oh, there we go. There's some blobs. I want a big blob. We went to this wedding this weekend, though. It was really stunning. They had a beautiful little venue. It was in the Dallas area. It wasn't in Dallas by any means, but it was outside. But it had like a big pond kind of behind. So when the couple's standing like at the ceremony part, you know, you look out over you can see it out over the water. I think I'm gonna stop there, y'all, because I'm flicking this everywhere. I think I'm gonna use this gold too, just for poops and giggles. And I will tell you though, it was kind of fast. I was a little bit like, wow, okay. They had us stand up. It was so sweet though. She had done some really, I mean, this girl had spent, I think they were engaged like, it was at least 18 months or something like that. And she had clearly put a lot of thought into her wedding. She had some really cute details. Like she had recorded like a little message to her future husband. And we were the bride's people, like we knew the bride. Anyway, she had recorded a little message to her groom so that when before the doors opened with her, it was like, you know, I don't know, just real sweet stuff. Like I met you and blah, blah, blah. And she kind of knew, she must have known he was going to be nervous because she was like, take a deep breath, you know, and I thought that was really sweet. And then bless his heart, he lost it. He was just a hot mess. Oh my God, y'all, I've just made a huge mess there. Anyway, he was a bit of a hot mess. Okay, now I'm sitting here thinking maybe I do this assembly before I put it down on the paper so this has time to dry. So I'm going to set this aside for a minute. I don't know where. I guess there. And try not to get this stuff everywhere. Y'all, I have got to get a box. And I'll build my little cluster here. How's that? Oh, no. No. You guys, I got it on my hand. Ah! Thankfully, I think it's water-based. So, okay. So if I do that, let's see what I got in the way of this stuff. I have these. I know I had some chipboard. Where'd it go? Oh, here's some chipboard. Okay. We'll get in that in just a second. And he lost it. And then it was kind of funny because like the pastor guy, the gentleman officiating the ceremony, would say, you know, you, Tristan, whatever, and he was like, I forgot, what was I supposed to say again? Literally, he's trying to repeat after the officiant, and he couldn't remember what he was supposed to say. It was so sweet. It was really endearing. But he was so nervous. And these kids are, well, she's my daughter's age. They're 26 in that time frame. So they're not babies, but, you know, he was still cute. I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was adorable. Okay, so I'm kind of debating because I have this, and she's kind of got like I could come like this. I mean, I really just have to build some clusters, right? It's not like it's... The thing is, I don't have like any rosettes or anything, but that's okay. I can use like this down here. I've got a mess, y'all, over here I cannot touch, and I'm like, where do I assemble myself? There's a cute little camera. This could go here. I need to cut like a strip. I do need to do that because It's got a couple of strips. But it was a beautiful wedding. She had a gorgeous dress. We could not stay very long, unfortunately, because... Oh, here's some laser cuts. I didn't even realize I had these. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, here's a blue. This is pretty. I could make a tag out of this. But we couldn't stay because we had to drive back, and it was a 5-hour drive. So I was kind of sad. I did swipe the little, what do you call it? The party favor. It was a little pen, and it said, we did it right, which was so cute. Like I said, she did some really good work on her details, you know. I wonder if I could use this. Okay, I really want to use the frame. This is a bit tricky, you guys, trying to set this up without having my paper over here. I kind of want to use this frame for the bottom cluster. And then I can do this. I could just do cameras like this. That'd be fine. And I can do that up here some kind of way. They have like little circular elements coming off of here. Oh, I love this place. And the title's down here. Okay, I need to cut my, you guys, I'm all over the place. What do I need to do for my strips? I kind of like this. It's showing musical notes on the sketch. Obviously, I don't have to do that. But these little pieces could work. So what if I cut, it looks like they're basically an inch. And then they just, like this. So I kind of, is that enough of a difference? We're gonna pretend it is. You know what though, I do have this little lace piece. I can add this because it has like a pretend stitch across it, and this offers a little thing. Okay, I feel a little, oh, here I am. So that's what we did. My daughter was crying. She was so cute. She's like, oh, this was so sweet. This is my favorite. She loves the part where the bride comes out. I actually think, what was that? It was 7 dresses or something like that. The girl made the comment, she likes to look at the groom. And I have to agree. Don't get me wrong, the bride is beautiful. But the groom's face is just freaking such a beautiful look, you know? Like he just, it's so beautiful to see their face. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this. I wish my ink would dry over there. I was looking to see, no, it's kind of, I put a lot. The only bad thing about the globs is it takes them a little bit to dry unless you try to use like a heat gun. I don't really want to do that. I do have one plugged in right here. Maybe I should pull it out. We'll see. We'll see how far I get. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm probably going to have to cut this like behind because... Okay. And should I make this a tag? I don't know that I want to. I don't have to. I think I'm going to just... Where's my gun? Here it is. There's actually like an extra little something right here. Let's just start assembling things kind of lightly. I kind of want that top there showing. Maybe I need to rotate this. What do y'all think of that? I don't know though. It doesn't look right. Okay, so we'll just do this. And then we will do that. I have to say, I love this. This is very reminiscent to me of Sarah Davies. If you watch her, she's, I think she is either an owner or something of Hey Little Magpie. And her style is very much like she builds clusters and layers and all kinds of good. Okay, so if I do that, that looks awful crooked. Okay, there's that. Now, I'm gonna have to, the problem I have, I'm trying to decide if I blow this dry, roll this dry, or just let it dry. If I let it dry, you guys, I'm gonna have to turn this off for just a minute. I kind of want to have this come out to here, but then I'll have to cut like this because this will have to come like this. And I do like the little lace piece. Not that they really had green lace, but she kind of did have like a sage green. Her girls wore, I should say sage, more of an olive. My daughter, the girls' wedding that we went to this weekend, her colors were like blue and, well, pretty much blue. She had some like peachy color kind of built into the thing. I did like it. They did a good job with the, they had like a little newsletter thing that was so cute. It was like a newspaper looking effect. It had like their story and the bridal party, and that was really adorable. I like that too. I mean, like I said, you could tell she had put a lot of thought into the event, which I mean most brides do, but she had she's actually got a job. She's like an architect and bought her own house too. That was kind of impressive. She's no dummy, you know. She's got stuff going on. And she actually used like this texting system to keep everybody up to date, which I appreciated. It was like, don't forget. Oh, also the coolest thing is they had everybody wear black. All the guests wore black. So you guys, the photography is going to be stunning. I looked around, I was like, oh my God, that was so clever. Literally every person had on like a black dress, black pants, black, you know, whatever. And I was like, oh my gosh, the pictures are going to be beautiful. Okay, so there's that. What is this? There's some suitcases. I do like this little cluster that I got going on, although I don't have, I think what I may do, I thought I might use rub-ons, but now I'm not certain. I have to tell you, I think this is the messiest I have been from a creating standpoint, because I feel like I'm all over the place, and I don't typically do that. What if I do something like this? One of these little tie things? That could be fun. Give me just a second. I'm going to turn this off and figure out how to dry my ink, because I'm not able to work with all this stuff in the way, and it's driving me a little bananas. So give me just a second. I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I used my heat gun and a paper towel. It's like I'm too impatient. So this is kind of where I'm at. I'm actually liking this a lot. So I think I'm going to go ahead. I did pull off the, so also the other thing I did while I was kind of doing all that is I took out some of the laser stuff and kind of picked up my mess over here, because I just could not see to think, and I have to be able to think, you guys. So also it kind of gave me the opportunity to look at some of the goodies. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I'm happy with this. By the way, that little, this black thing here did not come with this kit. This was actually a, honestly, it was, I had told you guys in a video a while back, I could not tell you which one. I thought I was buying the dye to make these off of like eBay or whatever. And was it eBay? I thought it was eBay. And it showed up and it was like 5 or 6 pre-cut ones. I'm not suggesting the person misled in any way. I'm honestly, I don't even remember what the exact description said. I'm sure I misread it. And it's not even a bad thing, because of course I do have the pre-cut ones, but I kind of wanted the dye, if I'm honest. I still need to probably go back and look, because I wanted that. And I'm kind of debating on this place, because this isn't about the place, but my only other circle type deals are, I have Wild and Free, which doesn't make a bit of sense either. I have Stop, which doesn't make a bit of sense. I could do some hot air balloons. That could be cute. Actually, let's maybe do that. Although I could still say This Place. I'm just trying to capture that circular element up there. I have a yellow one, but does that make sense? I'm kind of liking the green. And then, of course, I do have like little charmy looking things. Okay, so there's that. Let me... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my phone underneath this little guy. The other thing I should tell you guys, my daughter, she's acting as my YouTube consultant, which is kind of funny because she doesn't have a channel, but the child does do a ton of social media research, and she's in her 20s, so I feel like, you know, I think this is going to be the one that doesn't come off real good. She does a lot of social media consumption, so she has sat down and made me a 12 Days of Christmas YouTube plan. The tricky part is it's not really about layouts. It's like my top, the Christmas gifts I want, or, you know, various different things like that. And so, let me see, what am I trying to do here? We'll see if I can get myself together. Her comment was, Mom, you need like a 12 Days of Christmas. She started off with this Vlogmas thing. I'm like, Brookie, my life is not terribly interesting most of the time. I don't know how much people want to see about my daily life, because I literally get up. I mean, we have spurts of activity. I don't mean to suggest that. Like, obviously a wedding is not exactly nothing, but by the same token, on the daily, I get up, I work upstairs in my room, and maybe I go to the gym or something, but uh-oh, y'all have stuck that up underneath there. I think I need to trim this. That being said, I will say this, we kind of do have a lot coming up for Christmas and stuff like that. Like, we have to drive a lot anymore. I will be decorating. We do have an event planned for like the 7th of December that's like a combo Christmas / reception / housewarming. So I have that coming up. Okay, I'm looking for my thing that I made. I'm like, what have I done with it? Here it is. So there is some stuff going on. Okay, this looks cute. I'm loving this. And then I need my little guy here. Is that underneath that? That's on top. Oops. I may need to do a little foam bits here just to keep it from sinking in. So I don't know. I'm not sure about a Vlogmas. Just don't know that I'm that interesting, you guys. On the other hand, I feel like half the time we're just looking for somebody that, you know, lives a life like ours, kind of, but then we can also, you know, so we can relate, but then also that we would like to do, I don't know, just you kind of feel like you're making friends with people sometimes online, right? And I will say there's people that I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for so-and-so, and you guys are so sweet. You asked me about my cat, and you talk, you know, you say nice things about my daughter. It's kind of sweet, you know, you and I work from home, so I kind of need my little online friends. Okay, so I've got this little guy. I'm going to glue this down because it has the chipboard there. I sat there and told you guys I picked this kit because of all those rub-ons, and I'm not even using them. Okay, I'm going to do that. And I wanted to use, this little world. This was what it was. So I could do this. I kind of feel like I need it kind of here. And I need like I was kind of thinking like a little camera could be cute. I do need like, it has journaling and it has a title. So my title, what can my title be, you guys? I didn't give myself much room. And also that looks crooked. There we go. Sorry if my head got in there. Okay, from a title, I just have stuff like I have Discover, I have Detour, Be Adventurous. You know, if I'm using something from here. Which I do plan to. Oh, I never used this. This is the other thing I meant to pull out. Do I go with the yellow? Or do I go with the blue? You know what? Let's look and see. Because the only reason I'm contemplating the yellow, by the way, is because of the flowers, the leaves or whatever in the background. But I'm almost thinking the blue is a little better because it ties in to the photo mat. So I'm thinking we'll do this. I kind of like that. Get our little photo deal there, and then I kind of need one more thing. What if I do, that says drive. What about travel? That's cute. And then I still haven't picked my title. What if it's just moments? That's kind of sweet. It's not a really big title, but that's okay. That's really cute. And then from a journaling standpoint, what if I don't know about this. This may not be, this may be a little bit on the big side. I don't like that. That's a little too much. Too much. I've knocked a bunch of stuff off over here, y'all. And then I think to myself, do I have to have journaling up there? Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to use this, a new map of the world. That's kind of cute. How do I get to that without making a mess? Because it's kind of like, you know, this is a new life for them, and I kind of like that. That's pretty. Except for the cat here. Okay. Okay, let me do that. I'm going to glue these down. This is basically what I'm going to do here. I don't want you to have to sit through it. So give me just a second. I'll glue it down, and then I'll come back on and show you slow down. Okay, you guys. I am done. I've glued it all down. This is so cute. I'm not even going to lie. I think this turned out really cute. There we go. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out the description below, which will have a playlist and the list of folks playing along and all that good stuff. And I don't even know. I think I've got also another video for my Ace of Base, all about the base. My husband loved Ace of Base. Anyway, I got that going on. So also I'll have some more. I got a few more days. It's through the 20th on that deal too. So make sure you check out the folks on this hop and the other hop, and we'll see you next time. Bye.